Hi guys, it's Gbpusd. Good morning. Today I want to be talking about pairs which we'll be looking at in this week. Okay, so last week we had some really crazy news outcome. Okay, for the dollars. Okay, I'm going to head straight to news to forex factory, which I explained to us. Okay, we took some pairs last week which went sideways. Okay, which went south. On Wednesday last week, okay, we saw neutral here. Okay, we saw USD coming out neutral, and I dropped the video on the platform and explained to us how we can read the news. Okay, we wanted to see USD coming stronger. Okay, because we wanted to see price come towards the downside for Gbpusd. But what happened? We saw price after the news came out neutral. Neutral meaning price came as forecasted. Okay, everything came normally. Okay, are we supposed to make the market balance? Just keep doing what it's doing. Okay, that's what we expect the market to keep doing. But unfortunately, because of news came out and of course spikes and these things happen, especially when there's a news. So during the news, we saw spikes, and the spikes hit our sell, right, our stop loss, which happens sometimes, but doesn't change anything. Okay, so I felt okay with dollar coming in neutral. I felt on Thursday, which was we saw USD 130 news, which you can see at this level. Okay, which you can see at this level. Okay, I felt okay if on Wednesday we saw CPI coming neutral. Okay, I felt on Thursday core PPI, unemployment claims should come out much okay. But if you see, you can see both three news for the USD on 130 in the afternoon. Okay, came out really terrible. Okay, so the dollars was still very much weak, which is not good for a trade. Okay, you can see we saw PPI coming in 0.0, core PPI comes 0.2, and we saw unemployment claims coming 209. It should be lesser. That would have been good for the pair, but unfortunately this is what we saw. So we still have weak dollars, okay, going into this week. So we need to be very careful. Okay, pairs which we'll be looking at. So you can see that was on the Thursday, and let's start from EURUSD. EURUSD, we saw price going towards the upside. Okay, this was price pushing higher towards the upside. That's because of the weakness which we saw on Thursday. Okay, so dollar was weak, so price went up. That's how it is. If the dollar is strong, it will go down. If the dollar is weak, it will of course go up. Okay, and if the dollar comes in neutral, it will not go up, it will not go down, it will do what it's supposed to do. Follow structure and take it slow and steady. Okay, that's what it used to do. And that's why on Gbpusd we saw after that week, this is where our stop loss is, this area. Our stop loss was this level, which price took out because of the news that happened that moment. But what happened after then? Price went towards the downside. Okay, so the news can come out with spikes which can hit your stop loss, or maybe just keep going where you want it to go to. But if we had a dollar which was weak, of course price will go up. But we had neutral, so neutral means price supposed to keep on following structure and patterns, which anyway price went down, but unfortunately we're taking out, which is what it is. These things happen. Okay, so I'm going to start on EURUSD. On EURUSD, I'm going to go on 4 hours time frame so we can really understand, see the more picture of it. Okay, so we have, okay, I'm going to take out some lines there so we can really get the picture clear. Yeah, all right, so now we can see, okay, now it's clear and comfortable. Now we can see price, we can see we have lower high 2, lower high 3, and lower high 4, right? This is a lower high 4. Okay, so now we should expect price to come towards our golden zone, which is this area. Okay, but unfortunately price is still yet to get to that area, right? And this was last 2 weeks. I said if price can break this blue line here, okay, towards the upside, if price breaks this level, it's still bullish overall. So price is yet to break to that level. So what we need to do is to wait and see if price is going to break this level, okay, or if price is going to come towards the downside. So we are looking at both sides. If price breaks this level, we start looking to buy. If price come down to the golden zone, we start looking to sell. Okay, so we are just waiting now. We're going to be waiting because remember we have weak dollars coming in on Thursday. So this week might be a little bit slow, except maybe something happens. Okay, so we are just waiting on this pair. Okay, on Euro USD. Right, now let's go to GBP and see what's going on there. On GBP USD, what do we have? Okay, on GBP USD, we saw lower high 1, lower high 2, and now lower high 3. But what is happening now, you can see clearly that price has broken this level, okay, this blue line, which is this week which you have here, this week which you have here. Okay, that's a sign that price has broken that level. That means we are looking to buy now. Okay, forget we saw a week breaking. As long price can break that week, it suggests one thing, that price is now on the bullish side. Okay, so we should expect price to come towards the downside. Okay, towards the upside. We want to see by stick chart. So what we want to look at now is we want to see something like this, okay, like this and like this. So we're looking at entry will be from this level towards the upside. So what we want to see is price come down, okay, go up, cross this blue line all over again, okay, and come down into that level, and we start looking to take an entry at this level. So our buy area is going to be at this level. Okay, we're going to buy at this level. Okay, now, reason why is because of the dollars is still weak. Okay, we don't know what is going to happen in any of the news that's going to come in this week, so we're going to be very careful here. So we want to see our buy positions at this level. Okay, so that's what I want to see on GBP USD. For now, GBP USD is bullish. Okay, overall it's now on the bullish side. Why the Euro USD? Because price is yet to break this level. Okay, we are still very much in bearish side on Euro USD. And remember, these pairs correlate together. Okay, one is slower and sometimes the other is faster, but at the moment both of them are saying two different readings. One is saying bearish overall and the other is saying bullish overall, so we need to be very careful. Okay, it's best that we have two of them correlating, saying bullish same time or saying bearish same time. Okay, all right, so we're gonna go to Bitcoin. Yeah, I didn't see this move last week, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know, I didn't check it. I don't know why, but these things happen. We can't catch all the moves. Okay, sometimes we catch, sometimes we don't, sometimes we don't see it in time, but these things happen. Okay, now let me explain what really happened on BTC USD. On BTC USD, what did we see? We saw lower high here. We saw lower low here. We saw lower high here. We saw a lower low here, lower high here as well, and we saw a lower low here. By right, we should have a lower high at this level. Now, how do we know it's a lower high? Okay, how do we know it's a lower high? A lower high, of course, needs to break the previous lower high. If you look at this, you can see. If you let's put a line there so you can see what happened. Okay, horizontal line on the previous lower high, you can see it here. Okay, and that shows you, if you look well, you could see there was a wick here. Okay, this is a wick. You can see there was a wick at this level. Okay, that wick suggests that price has broken this previous lower high to give us a new lower high here. Okay, so that's our confirmation that we have a new lower high. Okay, so now we have a lower high, and what do we need to do? Draw a Fibonacci retracement because we want to sell. Okay, our Fibonacci retracement is going to be from the lower high down to the low, which is this level. And what we want to see? I want to see price do this. Okay, I want to see price come down. Okay, into the golden zone, which is this area, and okay, golden zone. Where are you? Golden zone. Where are you? So let's just type it there. Golden zone. Golden zone. Okay, that's a golden zone there. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. So I'm moving this all over again. You want to see price come down into the golden zone. Criteria needs to be checked, and price needs to come towards the downside. And that is what happened. Okay, these things happen, but that's what it is. We miss some and we see some. Okay, so this is what happened. We saw price do this. Okay, this is what was expected to do towards at least this level. Okay, and price has already come towards that level because our target was this exact level. target was this exact level at this downside. Okay, this area, this red line, that's our target, and price has already done that. So we missed this one, but does not mean we're not going to still catch another one in this new week. Okay, so we stay patient and wait for price to keep doing its thing. Okay, Bitcoin, we missed that, we go again. All right, so guys, let's go on JPY. Let's see what's going on. No, let's go on gold first. Let's see. Last week I also said that we're expecting price to come towards this level here, okay, for us to take an entry towards the upside. Okay, we're still yet to see that. Okay, now I need to adjust a little here because now this is going to be our higher high here. Okay, so I'm going to take out this one out, delete this one, maybe delete all these lines because it's not really needed now. I'm going to take all these lines out. Moment, let's see, lines out. Okay, so what we want to see now is this. Okay, as long price has not come into the golden zone, which is this area, the golden zone, you know where it is. The golden zone is 0.5 or 0.6 area. This area where you say I put the golden zone, that's our area of concentration. That's where we want price to come into before we can start looking to buy, right? Okay, so our higher low is going to be around here, and what we want to see is we want to see price come from here now into this area. Then we look for criteria, of course, then we buy towards this level, the high of this level. Okay, that's going to be our target. Okay, of course, that's what we want to see. All right, so we're going to be waiting on gold to deliver this to us. Okay, want to see price come to the golden zone. Okay, we'll wait patiently for this to happen. Remember, we have a weaker dollar, so it might take a while because of the weakness of the dollar. So it's what it is. Price does not go on a straight pattern. Price moves in pattern, so we need to wait and see if price can squeeze itself down towards the golden zone for us to see an entry towards the upside. Okay, so now let's go on JPY and see what we see. JPY, what do we see? Okay, we saw price still keep pushing towards the upside, which is fine for us. We don't mind. We're just gonna wait. Okay, we have nothing to do. We just need to wait. Okay, as long price does not come up here to break this line, this is our lower high, and as long price does not come up here and break this lower high, okay, we are still very much bearish on JPY GJ. Okay, but if price comes towards this lower high, this red line breaks it, it's going to be a buy happening. Okay, buy is going to be in charge. So what I want to see is price come towards this downside again to the golden zone, and of course want to see price come towards the downside. Okay, so let's type this. Let's type this. All right, so what do we want to see? What do we want to see? We see if price breaks this line, price breaks this line, bullish, buyers have it, buyers have it. Okay, so if price can break that level, buyers take charge. So for now, we're very much bearish on JPY. So what do we want to see now? We take our Fibonacci retracement to which is this level. Okay, we see our lower high is going to be at this level now. Okay, at the high here, so we're going to put our lower high at this level. Okay, so what we're looking at is for price to come into the golden zone, which is of course the 0.618 area and the 0.5 area where you have the golden zone. Okay, this is what we want to see. Now target should be at this level. Okay, at this level, that's what we want to look at. So one price to do this, one price to come down into the golden zone, criteria is checked, and we'll take ourselves towards the downside. This is what we want to see. Okay, this is what we're expecting to see. Right, okay, so JPY we're waiting mostly. Okay, this is what we're looking at. So what again I want to look at? Okay, let's look at silver. Now silver, of course, they work in hand with gold, so silver is a very volatile pair, so we'll be very, very careful taking it. Okay, but still very much on the buying side. Okay, I want to see price come towards the upside, but first our golden zone needs to be reached first. But great, so now what we need to do, we need to wait for, let's take this one out. Okay, what we want to do, we want to see price come into the golden zone here up towards this level. Okay, the high is what we need to see. Okay, now golden zone of course is this area. So what we want to see is this. The price needs to come into this area here. Okay, this is what we want to see on silver. Okay, this is our silver here. Okay, no, it's supposed to be here. Okay, so once the price come into that area, then we push towards the upside. This is what we want to see on silver, just as we had on gold. Okay, same scenario on Gbpusd. Okay, both needs to come to the golden zone, and we'll take our entry towards the upside. Okay, so guys, we watch and see how price reacts this week. Okay, and we take our shot. Okay, this week we're gonna be mostly waiting for price to come into our zones. Okay, it's really important. So I think that's that on this this video session. Let's try to watch to the end and please subscribe. Okay, all right guys, so that's that. See you guys around. Peace.